Hey everybody, the Bongas here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play. Mega Man X8 for the Sony PlayStation 2, and this is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Now this Let's Play is to celebrate 5 years on YouTube, surprisingly with one channel. I know some people tend to change channels for certain reasons, but you know what? I actually managed to survive with this very channel. And out of 3 games, this one, Ratchet & Clank, and Dynasty Warriors 4, all of you guys, well, the majority of you guys, not saying every single person, chose Mega Man X8 as the Let's Play to celebrate 5 years. And with that, that should conclude the entire X series. Well, save for Command Mission, but who knows, that might be a future LP down the road, just not right away. Anyways, before I get started, I'm going to enter a certain code here. Left circle, up triangle, down X, right square, L1, R1, L2, R2. Now when you hear that, you entered a certain code that will give you another boss later on. So before we go even further, here's another code. Down, R1, up, L1, square, X, triangle, circle. And we just unlocked another character that you can buy. Let's try another one. Square, square, right, X, R1. And we just unlocked another character. And now for a new weapon. L3, L3, R3, L3, L3, R3, L3, L3, R3, L3, R3... Yeah, try saying that many times fast. Okay, so you can actually do other codes for armor, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Actually, before I go on, there actually is some other things I can do. R1, X, left, square, square. Yep, now we just unlocked another character for later on. So why don't we just press start and actually get started with the game, shall we? And of course I'll be playing on normal. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Salvation, I mean, Jacob Elevator.
Continue. Humans, however, have begun migrations to the moon, thanks to new technology. This plan is called the Jacob Project, and an orbital elevator was built as part of it. Highly advanced new generation Reploids have been brought to the moon's surface to work.
Yeah, but what jobs do they have? I don't recall Walmart Moon Edition. Can you imagine if there was traffic jams and you were stuck? Like, how would you get out? You would probably free fall. Oh, looks like they're having some kind of technical glitches with that vehicle. Oh, but guess what? We're playing Mega Man X8, by the way, in case you haven't heard about my long-winded intro. I would imagine this would cause a lot of problems for everyone else. Or just that vehicle. Apparently everyone else is just fine. Paradise lost. Well, it's not lost. We still see it. Well, luckily the loading screens here are not so bad.
This is X. I've encountered an accident while on patrol of the orbital elevator. Dispatch rescue Mechaniloids immediately.
Uh-oh. X, you remember this guy? Huh? Speaking of X, he does look a bit different compared to the other X games. Some people say it's a bad thing. I'm a bit indifferent. He just looks a little bit skinnier, so to speak. Wait a minute, is there more than one Sigma? Oh, this can't be good. Maybe this explains why Sigma keeps coming back? Were we fighting copies the whole time?
Sigma?
They don't look hostile, though.
Protect ourselves from damage during the accident. We had to copy a sturdy Sigma body. We new generation Reploids enjoy complete and total immunity to all viruses.
Why wouldn't ya?
So even copying something as dangerous as Sigma provides no risk.
Can't you copy me? I'm cool.
Who are you?
I'm Lumine. I'm the director in charge of the elevator and of the Jacob Project.
And X is like, I want to blink, but I can't.
Warning. Warning.
Now what?
I'm picking up Maverick readings near the Jacob facility. All hunters near Point Galapagos, please dispatch immediately.
Galapagos? Isn't that in South America?
Roger.
Well, technically that's Alia, not Roger. So anyways, this is the introductory level, Noah's Park. Supposedly some kind of resemblance to Noah's Ark, which was a boat. Had two of every creature. Even stink beetles.
X, this new Maverick, its pattern is very unusual. I'd like to do some research on it, so try to pick up plenty of samples.
Got it. Okay, Axel, let's get going. Ready when you are, X.
Well, at least they made Axel's voice acting a little less
When you
grating.
need Axel's
One of
help,
my fans
probably
complained about
need a
it.
Character change.
Better watch out, X. I might just steal your spotlight.
You two be careful. I'll send Zero over later to give you a hand.
Give me a hand.
Well, at least they made Axel a Maverick Hunter. He said he wanted to do that at the end of X7, but X just was very hesitant about it. Okay, so the things I'm picking up are called medals, and they're actually the currency in this game. Yes, you can buy certain items with these medals. Of course, you can use a standard charge shot, but you actually have like 2 levels. Okay, that's your level 2. When you listen to it go higher again, that's your highest amount. That can actually break guards. Some enemies will have shields. So this must be the Mechaniloid. It's a crab? Really?
X, Axel, I've examined the data on that Maverick. Looks like it grabs its opponents and immobilizes them. If you're grabbed by the enemy, call for a tag assist and help is on the way.
Of course, you gotta press the L2 button to tag in your partner. So the good thing about this compared to X7 is that you can actually, like, worry about 2 health bars rather than 1. So in other words, if one Maverick Hunter gets destroyed, you just have to play as the other one exclusively, rather than just have both of them fail when one of them is destroyed. And also, if you take some damage and your health is red, just tag out, and whatever is red, as long as you're tagged out, will eventually regenerate. But if it goes black, then it won't regenerate unless, well, you just pick up some health capsules. And the good thing about Axel is you can finally just hold square and rapidly shoot. You don't have to keep tapping the fire button, like an X7.
Alia, I got a sample of that Maverick for you.
I'd like to start analyzing it right away. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Roger, I'm on my way. Axel, I'm counting on you to clean up here.
No problem, X. This'll be a snap.
Still as cocky as ever. Of course, you can still aim in multiple directions with Axel, which is very good. If you just let go of up, you'll just go straight forward. And to hover, you just have to hold the X button as soon as you're in midair.
Axel, can you hear me? My analysis is complete.
Oh, finally, Alia. Yeah, I know how hover works, Alia. I might as well just do this to grab all the medals. But first, let me go down. Deal with this crab over here. It's too bad you just can't lock on like you could in X7. At least that was a good feature. But the game itself was still very grating. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it just did a lot of things wrong. I mean, it was okay. Just that's it. Okay, but very clunky. Let me take care of these bats, and hopefully I'll get some more medals. The more medals you have, the better, of course, because that'll give you some nice advantages down the road. Damn bees. Not the bees, they're in my eyes. My robotic Reploid eyes. Of course, the blue ones are only worth, I think it's 1? Yeah, they're worth 1. Yellow ones, I think, are worth 5, but don't quote me on that one. I could be wrong. Oh my god, I was gonna grab the health and I died! Oh, that is so embarrassing. Okay, these retried chips are your continues. If you run out of retried chips, you have to start the level over. And I really don't want to do that at the intro, because then you have to start the game over. Yes. No joke. I really don't want to start the whole game over, all because I made a simple asinine mistake. Does it sound like Axel is saying Kia? That's the name of a vehicle? Okay, I just gotta be more cautious, of course. You know, try not to die this time. Is that too much to ask? I didn't think I would take that much damage. I'm only playing on normal. Imagine if I switch over to hard. Okay, to deal with these bats, I mean, all I have to do is just hang over here in the corner. Just keep tapping up for the bats that are coming close to me, and then let go for the ones that are at the right. The greater your combo, I guess you get more medals that way, like for every enemy you kill. So I'm just going to keep these combos climbing up, and then I'm going to get, like, very well. As for that gem I grabbed that was kind of like a diamond shape, that actually goes towards your special attack that you can use with your partner, but more on that later.
Axel, pick up the pace. This is no time to slack off.
You show up late and have the nerve to complain? I can more than handle a few Mavericks all by myself anyway.
Even though I died once.
That's the spirit. Let's move.
Help me out.
Okay, so now we can play as Zero. You still have your typical double jump. And your jumping attack is actually better than it was in X7. Unfortunately, there's some kind of rock there that's impeding my progress, but we'll have to come back here later on in order to deal with it. Okay, as you can see over here, like on the left, you got this little AT meter. That's basically for your team attack. When you have it full, press R2, and if you hit the enemy from close up, you can actually use a double team move, which can do a nice bit of damage. That's that meter right next to Axel and Zero, which right now is pretty low.
Huh, piece of cake. Snagged a sample from that Maverick too.
Nice work. Now take it and head back, Axel.
Okay, I'll leave the rest up to you.
That's okay, I always like playing as Zero. I still love his double jump. It's been cool since I got it in X4. I believe it was the Quenbu? Yeah, it was the Quenbu, and the spinning attack was the Quenzon. I remember when I Let's Play Mega Man X4, I did it as Zero. There have been thoughts of me doing it as X, but then I just changed my mind for, well, convenience sake. But anyways, we can't do anything about this door. Yeah, I know how the double jump works. Don't worry, that door will open at another time we come here. But for now, I can only go this way. Okay, looks like we got another room we have to take on waves after waves of enemies. This time it's bees! Instead of bats, now we got bees. Sometimes you might be able to take out more than one bee with a single attack. I mean, your Z-Saber has a nice bit of range all around you. Has a nice area of attack range. I mean, granted, it can't really go from a distance. Whenever enemies are really close, it's very convenient. Hey, X, welcome back.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Zero. How you been holding up? Barely broke a sweat. Come on, let's go.
Well, that much is true. Zero did just fine. Ooh, more medals.
Can you hear me?
Now what? I completed my analysis of enemies who use protective barriers. Yeah. Zero's full charge shot does a trick, Zero's third hit in a combo, and Axel can break barriers with repeated concentrated shots. Be sure to remember that because we do come across multiple enemies that use them. Like maybe these barriers over here? Yeah, you can actually destroy regular barriers with that. It's very convenient. It'll make your life a lot easier with shielded enemies. And there we go. Okay, this part, I'm actually just gonna wait till I shoot the button again. That way I'll have more time to react to this. I would grab these medals, but I'd rather not get insta-killed by crushing death. Okay, let me take care of this enemy over here. Oh, something just opened. I'm gonna let Zero do this because he has the double jump. I don't know what I grabbed there, but it must be pretty good to go through all this trouble Okay, this leads to the boss, I believe.
X, Zero, can you hear me? That Maverick signal is getting really close now. According to my analysis, the double attack should work best on this Maverick. When the attack gauge is full, use the double attack.
I just said that, Alia. Were you not paying attention? Which, sadly, this gauge is only at half. So I gotta do a little bit more to fill it up. But I can still damage the boss. Okay, now we actually get to fight it for real. Alright, let's dance. Make sure you fully charge it. Like, don't just half-ass it, like, midway. It won't count. That way you can actually stun him. Luckily, this mid-boss does drop these gems. Okay, whenever you stun him, that's when you want to use the double attack. You don't want to use it while it has its shield up. You won't be able to hit it, and you risk taking damage. Come on, turn around! Like, right here is a good spot to use it. I actually died against this boss multiple times and got a game over the first time I played it because I never fully charged X's X-Buster. And that ended up costing me. Whenever it gets too close, I mean, you just gotta get right under him or get right over him. Whatever way works. Okay, we almost got him. Got him! There. When you actually fully charge the X-Buster, this boss is a piece of cake. Oh, you can see the Jacob elevator from here. Does that not remind you of the Tower of Salvation from Tales of Symphonia? Whoa. Where the hell was shooting me? Vile?
How nice to see you again, X. Vile!
He used to be a Class A hunter, but now he's our sworn enemy. He's a Maverick and a wanted criminal.
It looks like Boba Fett, too.
Play, boys, but I'm afraid I have too much work to do.
The hell? Is that Lumine? Yeah, it is. You just got kidnapped. And the gem's still there.
That's right. The orbital elevator is under our control now.
Just what do you plan to do?
It begins now, X. A new world will be born.
On the moon? God, haven't you learned about Final Fantasy IV? Villains tried to take over the moon. That didn't go well. Oh wait, that was a different kind of moon. Huh, C rank. So I only got like 30% of the items.
There was never any doubt that you'd come out on top.
So yeah, we'll have to come back here later to get the rest of the items. But the good thing about this game is you can actually leave a level even if you've never beaten it.
They're after Lumine, the director of the facility. If that's the case,
Lumine?
then the ultimate goal must be control of the orbital elevator.
They just said that! Well, Alia.
I don't know what the deal is, but Vile kept talking about some new world beginning.
They must be up to something. Oh!
Oh, what?
I'm picking up a Maverick reading.
Well, we did start a new game after. Oh my god, we got 8 as usual. Okay, so press select, you go to your R&D lab.
Welcome to the laboratory. This is where you can save your progress and develop chips.
Chips. Saving. Do I have enough space in my memory card? Please tell me I do. Okay, good. So yeah, all I had to taken care of was Noah's Park, and now I have to decide what boss I'm going to go for first. So this is where you go to develop chips. A bottle that restores some life energy, that could come in handy. I could buy some more retry chips. Yep, I'll buy one. I think that just gives me an extra retry chip. You know, as compared to like having like 2 or 3 to start with. Pay 200 for the second one. A bottle that restores some weapon energy for 10. Prickle barrier. If you step on spikes, this item will project a barrier to protect you just once. Run out of power, this item will give you one last chance. Okay, Alia Buster. Interesting. So yeah, you can actually play as these here. Well, these are the weapons for your certain navigators. That's pretty interesting. That was part of the code that I activated. You can delete any chips you may not need here, but you can't get the medals back. These are X exclusive. We won't be able to make anything out of them yet because they're so expensive. This is for 0. All this stuff right here. Saber skill would be very nice to have. Sigma Blade! That's one of the codes I activated. This giant sword gives you incredible attack power and can break enemies' barriers. Ooh. And of course, Axel's chips are right here. Like, these are for everyone, and that's all you need to know. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video right here, and in the next part, I'm gonna decide what Maverick I'm gonna go for first. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.